And let's go. Just kidding. Now let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This week on Humpcast, we get Jenny Nangle back here talking about Malvolia's Halloween special. A Quiet Place news. LeBron might bring back Friday the 13th. And the Titanic was a good boat, right? Let's make another one of those. You're listening to Humpcast.
Hit it already.
Woo!
You want to try and hit that Friday the 13th one more time?
That's a tongue twister.
LeBron might bring back Friday the 13th.
There we go. LeBron James.
LeBron James. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Humpcast, the show where a couple of buds get buzzed and hang out with Malvolia with some blood wine, so when she kills us, we'll feel just fine. My name's Garrett Lee,
I'm Ryan D.
and today we have a very special guest. Jen.
That's me. I'm very special.
It's like, what is your name again? Jen. Got it. Jenn E. Nangle.
Heyo.
I think that was hard. You have no fucking clue how. I was like, there has to be more songs with Jenny in it, right?
I really thought that joke had died. I really thought that joke had died.
Why would it have died?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Forever.
You know how many
and
people?
ever.
You know how many fucking people always like comment and they love the Jenny joke?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What
Who
Jenny?
does?
A lot of people that follow you and follow me love the Jenny joke. Amanda calls you Jenny
Okay,
now.
no,
Everyone
Amanda-
calls you Jenny.
Amanda does that on purpose because she knows it irritates me.
What's the Jenny
fucking-
joke?
She hates being called Jenny.
Oh,
It's her least favorite thing, so I say it as much as
because
possible.
everyone's got your number?
Hey.
I always give that out.
It's because you're Jenny from the block.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is.
And so when she comes on, I always play a song as her intro that has Jenny in it.
You know, for a while.
But this was hard because I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, why didn't you play the New Kids on the Block?
I probably think I probably did that one already.
Kids on the
Oh.
Block, Jenny? Oh, no, you did
Did I?
Dude. You did
Yeah.
J-Lo.
I did Killers. That was the first one. That was the easy one.
And then you did another,
Oh, come
what's
on.
his name?
You got to do the classic.
Which one was that one?
The New Kids on the Block.
Well, no, we did that one. We
Oh.
said.
New
Do it
Kids-
again.
New Kids
Oh.
on the Block?
Okay, I'll put it up.
New Kids on the Block, Jenny? No.
You've heard that song. That's what I said. That's why I said everyone's got your number. 8675309.
Oh, that's not New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No. Are you saying 83? That's not what that is.
Isn't it New Kids on the Block?
I don't think it is.
Do 8675309.
It's that. What's the actual 8?
It-
867
6-7?
5 Jenny official video. Boom.
Well, who's that
But
by?
it's not.
Tommy Two-Tone.
Oh.
The
I
fuck is
thought it
that?
was New Kids on the Block.
I've never heard of Tommy Two-Tone. Have you? That sounds like a made-up Batman villain name.
Tommy Two Tones is... Yeah, I don't know. Some fucking 80s.
Did I not use this one?
This is
No,
it.
you never did.
I don't know why I thought it was New Kids on the Block.
Uh. There you go.
You had done the Little Richard one.
Yeah, I did that one. There was, like there was a few. I literally pulled up. There's a list. I was like, all
Of
names
Jenny songs?
of Jenny songs. And I was like, okay, I know that one. I'll do that one.
Well, it's a shame we're running out. Bummer. What are
No,
we going to do?
I'm pretty sure there's more.
Can you find me a list of Ryan songs?
Yeah, I could probably find that.
There's none. There's none.
No, I feel like there might be one. I'll find one and we'll probably do it next week. But right now, I'm gonna pause this real quick because I want to give a shout out. Happy birthday, one of our best friends in the world.
Oh, that's right.
Rest in peace, Ricky C.
Rest in peace, Ricky C.
We love you, Ricky C. Are you texting him right now?
Yeah, I'm about to.
I was talking about Ricky the other day. Yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
I was out to lunch with my BFF, and we brought up Ricky, and I was like, I miss him.
What would you bring up, Ricky? Because
'Cause-
you just miss him.
Well,
We miss him,
I
too.
mentioned that I was going to be on
I
Hump.
remember you.
I mentioned I was going to be on Humpcast.
Yeah.
And then, it was like, oh, well, where's Ricky been? Oh, Ricky's not on the show anymore. And, then we were talking about my favorite episode of when I was on.
What was your favorite episode? Because you I believe there are people keeping tally. I haven't, but people are keeping tally right now. And you and Jeremy, I think, are
Jeremy
are the two reoccurring guests that come on the most. But I think you're winning right now. I think.
Oh.
I think so. Pretty sure.
But he was pissed about it too. He's like, I'm coming on. As soon as he's making us beers right now. Like
Jeremy?
Yeah, he's making custom beers.
Jeremy spoken.
I guess that's where I'm not as cool as Jeremy because I don't make beers for you guys.
Well, why don't you do that?
That's true, but you did buy me some today. So
And she brought in the tequila. Oh yeah, we forgot this part. Like every episode, we start off with an alcoholic beverage of some sort. Jenn E. Nangle is nice enough to actually bring in some stuff for us today. We'll start off with Ryan. What'd she bring you?
She brought me one of my favorites right here. This is the Hazy Little Thing IPA by Sierra Nevada.
I don't think I've ever had that. You said it's one of your favorites?
It's one of my favorites right now. It's one of my new favorites.
Because I know everything about beer, and I knew that he would like it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. It's strong. It has like the strong bitter hoppiness in the front, and
it doesn't stick with you. It's
I like that part. It's lighter on the end.
Citrusy on the front.
It's light on the back,
Front
but
end.
the front's a little bit too much for me. She brought me a little bit of something I like though, and of course it's for us because I had my hand in this. She brought in a bottle of tequila and limes for some Garrett Lee custom cocktail margaritas.
I'm not biased at all.
Not at all.
No.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
In my purple cup.
Mm-hmm. Of course, that's your specific cup. I got my Green Ranger cup. All right.
There is a purple ranger.
Oh God. Yeah, I think
You see Ryan's face right now? He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. There was an episode where we were talking about Power Rangers, and she's like, "Oh, my favorite's the purple one." I'm like, "There's no fucking purple ranger."
Yeah, there's never been a purple ranger.
Oh!
But then all the internet came to her fucking rescue. I swear
There's
to God.
a purple ranger?
Yeah, like I don't know who.
No, I didn't. I found it.
Oh, you found it?
I
Oh.
did. And then Shorty supported me.
Whatever.
There's a purple ranger, y'all.
Why are you playing this song?
It's on shuffle. I just went to this after the Jenny song.
Jesus.
Let's
Trying to kill ourselves
No,
today?
I'm gonna change it up. Or actually, no. Oh, that's why I had it on the Ricky "I Will Remember You" song, and it went to sad.
Oh, and it went to sad songs.
I got it. I was like, why did it go there? I will remember you. But no, so we went out to celebrate Ricky's birthday with Ricky's ghost this past weekend. That was pretty awesome.
The ghost of Ricky passed.
The ghost of Ricky passed. We went to my very first hockey game ever, you guys. Mostly talking to you since you were there.
Watch them fucking lose.
Yeah, we went to see the LA Kings at the Staples Center, and they stunk up the ice real bad. It was like super bad.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of ghosts, I think Ricky just walked in.
God damn, Ricky! Hey! All right, the ghost of Ricky C opened the door. That's cool.
Sorry, I'm getting texts about maybe a shoot tomorrow morning. So
All right, shooting tomorrow morning. Avoid wherever you're going tomorrow morning.
Venice Beach.
Venice Beach. Don't go there. Yeah, so we fucking watched that, and I got super schmammered. Then we went to Arts District Brewing Company, which is actually really, really cool. I've never been to that place either. It was a lot
Never
of
been
fun.
there before?
Mm-mm. It was a lot of fun, good beers, and I died twice.
You did die.
I died twice.
Where did you disappear to?
I needed to take a nap, so I went out to the street and took a nap. But then I regained my powers, and I came back in.
I was texting. Did you see the text? Did you see
Yeah,
the text?
because this is the weirdest thing. I was really, really drunk, but I remember,
know.
I remember all of those things.
It's also because you drank a fucking bottle of wine that you stole.
Oh yeah, I stole a bottle of wine. I remember that too. Yeah, it was a lot of beer and a lot of stolen wine, and then at some point, you want to bring up the Texas? Tell them right now.
So then you disappeared, and then we were worried about you. So I texted you. Where is it? Where are you at? Oh, I said, you dead, Mon? And then you said, nope. And I said, where you at? And you said, not 100% sure.
I wasn't.
We all walked into the same building together. And then I said, okay, cool. And then he said, I'm in L.A.
Good.
I was like,
I was narrowing it down.
He knew where he was. That's a plus.
I'm like, cool.
You know.
Yeah, I was down the block somewhere. I don't know. I found like a nice like stoop to sit on, and I sat there.
Huh.
It was daytime. I had my sunglasses on. Everyone left me alone. It was fine. It's weird being day drunk, like super day drunk.
Yeah. You took it up another level.
Yeah. It was fun. But then I sobered up, and then we had fun at your show with Dick Neptune.
Dude, and I was fucking dead at that thing when I finally got there.
Yeah, I sobered up when I got there.
I seriously don't remember playing the drums.
Really? we inverted.
Yeah. Somebody was like, how the fuck did you do that? And I was like, Adderall.
There you go.
I forgot that Rob gave me some Adderall, and I was like, oh shit, yeah,
There you go. That'll
that's what
help.
got me through.
Yeah. No, I have a bartender friend who like she always just has Adderall on hand for when she needs to do stuff after getting because she likes to drink.
Yeah.
Probably more than I do, which is a lot. So
More
she's
than
like,
you do.
Yeah. And so she's like, it's cool, I got Adderall. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to take those like every day.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, well,
unless you have
prescribed.
Yeah, unless you're prescribed, but I don't think they are.
But most people who have a prescription for Adderall abuse it anyway. They abuse them.
Have you ever had Adderall?
No, but it's funny. Like when I was trying to drop weight, like super fast, that was the number one thing. Everybody was like, "You need to take Adderall. You will be skinny within like days."
Really?
I mean, I guess, but
I was like, is that why you look better?
no, mine's cocaine.
Oh, okay. Ours is non-prescription.
Cool.
Non. Okay, so then for someone who's had that, what's the difference? Because I've heard them be very closely related as far as how people talk about
Coke's
them.
better. Adderall's fine, but it's
You're getting a lot of shout-outs, Jenny.
Hey.
they got your number.
Hi, Courtney. Amanda.
Adderall just gets you hyper focused.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
focus
so
on
you take two of them. I don't know. One time I was partying all night and we ran out of the good stuff. So
yeah. So you just
I
switched to Adderall?
So I ate like 6 Adderall and it was pretty
6? That's
pretty awesome.
You ever snorted Adderall?
No.
No,
I just took it.
My friend said that
Yeah,
you
some
if
people
you
snort
snorted
it.
it goes. I was like, that.
Yeah. Just crush the pills.
She said it burns though, like worse than Coke.
Well, Coke doesn't really burn.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know, burns. From what I hear, we're bringing you the news, people.
Hey, if you want 101 on drugs.
I just love one of the main reasons that I love the music in the background is whenever it's just like, next topic.
Yeah. I'm like, I just don't want to incriminate myself too much.
I feel like it's
meth
just
burns, Coke doesn't.
Well, here's the thing. Like I mean, no matter what you could say, like you could say like I invented a jetpack to fly in the sky. It's not like it's
did,
can be proven to be true.
But I did.
This is not incriminating anyone unless there's actually someone looking to find like if you say I killed this certain person and that person's dead.
You did?
That's incriminating. Because then they're gonna look for it. Shh, shut up. Shut up.
Anyway, I've never crushed. I've crushed ecstasy and snorted ecstasy like a couple times, but
So, what does that just make it hit harder, faster? What?
hits your bloodstream
Better,
faster.
stronger?
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Because when you go through like the nasal cavity, it goes like through. Yeah, it like hits your bloodstream quicker, so it goes into like your glands, your fucking glands in your throat and shit. So I hear through the butt's better though.
I am the smartest man alive!
Ryan D on some drug.
I fucking read this article
Drug
about like
science.
how like millennials are taking coke up their butt.
Okay, first of all, I have this weird. Okay,
And then I saw a video. I mean, I'm not gonna say where, but I saw this video where this girl
on Pornhub.
This girl got coke blown into her butthole with a straw
What the fuck?
at a party. Yeah,
It doesn't work that way. I feel like it doesn't work that way.
it works better that way because
How do you blow something into it? If there's like it has to be a stream of air. It's just a hole. Like it's like a cave. It comes back out, doesn't it?
No, what are you talking about?
That was the problem where people couldn't get like. Wasn't there? I think like a Jackass or something. They're like it won't go in.
No, it
because-
did go in.
It did?
And then he had to shit it out.
Okay. Some weird shit we're talking about right
Well,
now.
Coke dissolves and it goes into your bloodstream. So if you put it up your ass, like
What happens if you drink like just ingest it?
you get the same effect, but I don't think it's as intense because your stomach breaks down breaks down everything that you ingest.
Yeah.
But when you snort something,
Or you put it in your
Or you-
like gums or whatever.
yeah, then you get the effects differently.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same as like eating weed rather than smoking it, right?
Yeah.
Can I just say I did not wake up this morning thinking that this is what we were going to be talking about.
Well, you just told me about the first time you heard about Humpcast, and you were thinking.
Oh God.
So I totally forgot. But like she heard from Charles, who was actually a guest on here way before Jenn was, Charles Chutabala, and then he actually answered the ad through like Craigslist in one time.
Really?
Yeah, and then like told her, and that's how like she even got interested in this whole thing. She's like, Humpcast, what the fuck? Who names the podcast Humpcast?
Adolescent boys.
Well,
Welcome to Humpcast.
welcome to Humpcast.
Show where a couple of buds get buzzed.
Yeah.
We got some good ideas in the comments too. Shorty says that she have a new. This should be a Malvolio episode where we talk about drugs and butts and needles and shit.
No.
Yeah, it should.
No.
We should.
Can I be in that
No.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ryan wants to
Only
be
if
on
Ryan's
that.
going to be in it. He just
Ryan-
incriminated himself. So if Ryan's going to be in it, then I'll think about it.
Then you guys can put coke in my butt.
There you go. And then Shorty could like bloody him up or whatever.
Yeah, Shorty,
Maybe
that's
he
all
ODs.
you.
My butthole bleeds all the time.
we could have it where Ryan D ODs on butt cocaine,
Dude, my butt ODs.
and then there's just blood coming out of every orifice in his body.
I can't right now, y'all.
But then you guys like gum my blood because that's how much cocaine I did.
There you go. All right. That's a good idea. Shorty, you're a genius. We're doing that.
Love it.
I'm writing it.
You're welcome, Hollywood.
Yeah. All right. That's a good enough segue as any, I think.
Okay, all right.
Jenny, you are here to talk about... Jenny, you are here to talk about a certain thing.
Oh, I am. I forgot with all this.
You have something coming out, I believe, on the 25th. Is that correct?
Thursday.
Which, if you're doing the audio-only version of this, will be tomorrow. If you're watching live, like our viewers right now, check it out. Thursday, the 25th.
You confused the fuck out of me right now. I was like, wait, today's not Wednesday. What the?
What?
Sorry.
It's okay.
My days are off, man.
It's okay. Drink more beer.
Yes.
Cool. So what's up?
You
Am I
have
doing
4
your
more to
promo
go.
for you? Or
Yeah, do it.
I don't want to. Go.
Why?
You're the guest.
B.
But you're
Be
a part
guest.
of it.
Ow.
Be a guest.
Yeah, I've got Malvolio, the Halloween special coming out on Thursday.
Do you want to tell anyone that doesn't know what the fuck that is what the fuck that is?
No.
Yeah, what the fuck and fuck.
What the fucking fuck is that?
So Malvolio is this web series that I've done. It's a horror hostess web series where I showcase indie horror short films, and then I also do skits, and we have our Halloween special.
Halloween. Ooh.
Last year, our Halloween special was the most popular.
Video in the world ever.
I wish. No.
Stop underselling it.
I mean, yes, it was the top 5 on YouTube. So we actually did like a 180 and went really dark this year instead of funny.
So, full disclosure, I'm in it.
Yeah, Garrett's in it.
So what's the okay? I know the whole Malvolio thing is like the hostess, and then you kind of set up the actual
Like
story.
short films, and then
Yeah.
she also
Story,
has.
right? Yeah.
There's also story arcs. Too.
So what's the actual story about the thing that do you die?
I have.
He's already dead. He's
Oh.
died
Yeah,
a couple times,
So
actually.
so here's the thing. For the, I think I'll just take a little bit of the reins over here if you want. Do you want to?
Go for it.
Okay, cool. So the whole thing is that there's actual story arcs that go on with Malvolio and her character
Can I
in
say
her
something
world.
real quick though?
Yeah.
I will watch anything where you die 1,000,000 times.
Okay.
Noted. I will kill Garrett.
Just kidding.
In
Kill,
every
kill
single
Garrett
episode.
more times.
I will watch anything where you die.
Well, let's have you on to die from your butt first. And
Actually, why don't you guys kill each other? How about that?
are you gonna make me put the cocaine up his ass?
Come on,
Bros
dude.
for life.
Don't be gay about it.
Okay.
You just totally brought it there.
Whatever.
No, just don't be gay, dude.
Got it. So, besides having little story arcs, she does also introduce short films and stuff like that too.
Sure.
So, but behind the actual, she is the hostess. Behind the actual show, for the most part, are different little skits and segments.
I'm an actress. I've never. I know that's shocking. I know. I'm an actress.
When'd you start that?
When I was a wee lad.
Lad, you were a
Yes.
lad. You were a dude.
Lass.
I'm an actress. So okay. Let's break it down. Okay, Malvolio. Malvolio was never supposed to be like this.
Like the
my head went this exact same place.
right. Let's break it down now.
Break it down.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Malvolio was never supposed to be like this. There was never supposed to be a season 2. This wasn't supposed to be what it is.
What
So
was it supposed to be?
It was supposed to be a feature film by now.
Wow.
We're working there. I think this is the closest thing we've gotten to that.
Well, here's the thing. It was like I was writing a feature film based on a horror hostess, and then I was like, well, I need to kind of create her and make her real. So that's why I introduced the web series. I was trying to do like Blair Witch type thing.
Yeah, I think the first time we had you on, that was your
I think that was my goal.
thing that you when
I
you
was
first
just
brought
like,
it up.
I was just like introducing it and stuff.
Also, we have a name for you when you were a wee lad. It was Johnny Nangle.
Thanks, Amanda. And so it just kind of took on a life of its own. People actually liked her, and I really didn't think so. I thought people were going to be. I was really trying to impersonate Elvira, so that's where the image came from, and the dress, and all that kind of stuff, and people really liked it.
It's weird. It does that to me sometimes too. I don't know what the fuck it is.
People really liked it, so I was kind of like, well, if you still like it, we might as well just continue. So
Yeah.
then the feature film just never happened because she was supposed to die. But she can always come back. I mean, and bring people back and stuff. But
She could be a zombiesel.
Well, okay, so besides that, we've kind of set up a little bit of a canon almost. I mean, it's not the tightest. It's not Star Wars. It's not like, but we've set up little things. You've been
I'm going
a
to
demon-ess,
space.
I guess? Is that what you'd call your...
I never categorized her because I never wanted to be limited.
She is supernatural.
She's
Got
supernatural.
it.
She can be a witch. She can be anything.
She's
you want
not
her to
one
be.
single thing from mythology
But
that's like...
I thought the whole point of like the feature film that you wanted to do was like to kind of didn't you want to humanize this person or
Yeah.
something? Yeah. And then
Oh my God, Ryan! Look
I
at
remember
you.
things. I remember that being a good idea.
Special.
I remember that being a good idea.
Son
Was
of a
that you were
bitch.
gonna make
Did we lose?
you were gonna make a feature about somebody like a Elvira character that ends up being in like a real horror movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I'm going to give Ryan a lot of credit right now because I don't remember any of this.
Of course you don't.
Also, the live stream went down real quick, so I'm setting it back up, so keep talking, you guys.
Okay, so I'll keep talking.
Okay.
So basically, season 2 was never supposed to happen. So I'm kind of like winging it. I'm just kind of like.
Well, no, I mean, you changed it now. And then also, like, you brought on writers, you brought on guest directors to do different,
I mean, yes, but
things.
not
Like,
really.
it's
I
kind of
mean-
become... What do you mean, not really? Why am I having this conversation with you on air?
I mean, all the writers are producers. All the writers have, except for one, all the writers have been a part of the project since day one. And I don't know.
Well, it's just easier to do shorts and then kind of like have like a quicker turnaround on that than working on a feature.
Oh,
I think.
totally.
So
Totally.
you guys wanted to
mean,
work on something.
This
Yeah.
this short film that we did, we shot over 2 days, and I mean, I only had $500 to work with, and I feel like it looks like so much more.
That's more than anything I've ever had to work with.
Well, that's because I have
True.
a lot of people that kind of like me and gave me some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean, it's having, like,
It's
people
weird. I have
help
people-
out is
it's
amazing.
weird. I have people that like me too, but they never give me money.
No.
Well, the people that like... Yeah, the people that
I
like
have
us
$2,
don't
I'll give it
like,
to you.
Yeah. It's like people that like us don't have a lot of money that they want to give to us that much. All right, we're back, so if you're going to get another notification, you can share it, Jenny.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, for people that don't know, it's actually a pretty fun thing. This specific short, I guess the special, you said is a lot darker. So that means that the tones previously were a lot more satirical, a lot more comedy, horror comedy-esque.
It was campy.
Campy,
And I
exactly. And this one
never-
is still campy. It still has that heart of the rest of them, but I believe it's a lot darker in tone and we're not going like DC Universe dark gritty type shit, but we're literally like,
Maybe we are.
okay, spoiler alert, Superman's in it.
Spoiler alert: his mustache is even better.
Yes. Oh my god. I did tell you. I fucking finally saw it. It was horrible.
Justice League.
Horrible. Like, why do you open the movie with a shot of him with his fucking Shrek mouth? It was the worst. But yeah. No, I mean, so I saw a trailer. There is a trailer on so far. You can see that on, I believe, the Malvolio page. Since
www.youtube.com/Malvolia. No, /C/Malvolia.
Okay, you don't have to do that because everyone knows how to type in a search bar. Go to YouTube, type in Malvolia, Queen of Screams. You can type in Malvolio, but other things will pop up too. But Malvolio, Queen of Screams.
There's a lot of stuff that pops up because I'm that cool.
Yeah.
Was that a sexual innuendo? What was that?
Maybe.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Sure.
Everybody.
Didn't you guys shoot it at like some
Abandoned.
Abandoned thing.
Yeah. So it was actually really cool.
Amanda fell because she heard a rat?
No, that was
That's
no
hilarious.
different shoot. Nobody was injured during Malvolio's shoot.
That was something else.
That was something else.
Yeah, they were filming something.
She's like,
different,
I heard something. I was like, probably a rat.
Yeah. She's like, no, it was a ghost.
It was a ghost. Nope, it was probably a rat.
I mean, we could get into it if you really want to, but
No.
I don't think we want to get into
It's
it.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that there is something.
But yeah, no, we were shooting on location in an abandoned veterinary hospital, and that was pretty cool because I mean it took place of a hospital. No audio. God damn it! What the fuck?
Fail. Oh.
I hate
Bummer.
Facebook.
Facebook's been really fucked up. So I just been, you know what I've been doing
Mm-hmm. What?
is, well, it's a little more work, but I just been recording. Well, you should have the space for it too, but I have
How is there?
I reformatted my hard drive and then I record the video separately on a QuickTime file and then I upload the video.
Okay, but you don't have live.
But I also I
comments.
live do it too. I
Hi,
do it live
Kevin.
too.
Oh,
You can
cool.
see
Like,
this.
just in case it fucking crashes, I have the video.
I'm probably gonna redo it right now if the audio is not working.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah. Awesome.
Sorry.
Fucking super. By the way,
Dio is
this
playing. So that's good.
This would not be a Humpcast episode if technology wasn't trying to fuck us.
It's Facebook's streaming shit. It sucks,
I know,
dude.
All right, I'm gonna redo
We
this.
should just switch to YouTube. Why don't you set up the YouTube stream?
I'm gonna do that next. That's actually what I was already gonna do. I was gonna do a lot of stuff
Because now they're
but
kicking
yeah.
so many people for stupid shit. Now that I've heard too, that might be why they muted us because of the fucking the sound,
music?
The music.
You
Mm-hmm,
cunt. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember they kicked us off a couple weeks ago when we were playing Machine Gun Kelly and
So that
and Eminem.
that's what we started noticing was Matt the Rat started noticing that they mute certain parts of the stream with music.
Mm,
So like they won't take you down, but they'll mute you.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
well-
probably why there's no audio. All right, well then I'll just sorry Dio.
Damn.
He's rocked for a long time.
Now it's time for him to pass the torch.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new Tenacious D album coming out.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Talk about it while I set this up.
I'm looking for it because
Cool.
I don't remember what it's gonna be called. But son of a bitch, they were on Hot Ones. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I saw that one. Do you watch Hot Ones?
I do.
Nice. I love Hot Ones. It's like one of my favorite shows.
What is the name of this new album? Rock Duo. That's what they're called. That's what they're. Jen, do you listen to Tenacious D?
On a good day.
On a good day.
Post-apocalyptic.
Why is your energy level so high right now? Like, can you please turn it down?
Tired. I am so tired. I was up and like I usually go to bed super early, and I was up until 2:30 uploading that film, and then I was up at 8.
All right, guys, we're live again. I'm gonna check and see if the audio is finally working.
Does this work? Can you hear us?
Are you drunk already?
No.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm
drunk.
always drunk.
I'm not eating any food, so
Oh, you are drunk then.
no.
Probably.
Probably.
You're gonna get there.
No. Hi, Mickey.
If you guys can hear us, let us know.
All good here.
All right, cool.
We working it?
Worked it out.
Do I need to share this again?
Yes, you do. Yeah, cool.
There we go.
Yay! She can hear us.
Finally. Sorry, guys. Facebook mutes us. I'm gonna work on setting up a nude stream so they don't
A
mute
nude
us.
stream?
A nude stream starring Ryan D and myself, and occasionally Jenny Nangle
And butt cocaine.
Whoa! You gotta pay me big bucks for that.
and butt cocaine.
Butt
We'll
cocaine.
pay you in butt cocaine.
My mom would be so proud.
Does she watch these? Like, does she ever like watch these?
Occasionally.
Nice.
Trouble.
Hi, Jenny's mom. Jenny's mom has got it going on. All right, cool. So you're busy right now, but yeah, you can check out the Malvolio Halloween special this
Comes out Thursday.
Thursday, the 25th on YouTube. Just Google Malvolio Queen of Screams, and you will definitely be directed to that page. And of course, what?
Cool cast. great special effects.
Oh yes, by
Chronics EFX.
what? And where could you find Chronics? They sound like cool people.
Facebook.com/Chronics EFX. I don't know. They'll put it in the comments right now.
They're literally in the chat. Okay, cool. They're loving what you're doing right now. You're selling it right now.
Chronics 2001 or what?
Yeah. The Chronic. Yeah, no, a lot of fucking cool people involved. It was a really fun shoot. And I'm excited to go check out the trailer now on YouTube.
I've seen the final.
You've seen the final?
It's good.
Oh, good. Because I'm sure you would tell us if it wasn't.
I mean, it's good. Oh, see? ChronicsEFX.com.
Boom.
Yeah, no, it's
Spelled
really good.
spelled differently. I can't read from this far.
CHRONIEX.
You're horrible. Check out the comments. Yeah, you can Google it for sure.
I don't have my glasses on.
You wear glasses?
I do. I can't see far away.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact. Did I just make this awkward?
Oh, did you go? I thought you were going to go fun fact and then an actual fun fact.
Fun
You
fact, I wear
reversed into fun
glasses.
fact. Awesome. Sick. All right, cool.
This is why I never like to have the stream on in my face because I would just stare at it.
Oh, yeah, you'll read all the comments. I like being able to, but I mean, it's better when you have three people usually because we can still talk and one person will be looking. But when all three of us are reading the comment section, it really doesn't make for the best podcast.
Can't read it anyway.
Hey guys, since Alex Wong is here, I just want to give a shout out that Lilith the movie is screening next month at the Lemony, November 18th.
Excuse me, you're only allowed to plug one thing.
Shit.
So
Oops, two.
Is that in North Hollywood?
Yes, it'll be in North Hollywood, and that's the scene that I did with Vernon Wells.
Vernon Wells.
It's pretty. It's a killer anthology. It's
Wait,
pretty fun.
I think I have a clip from Vernon. Is this Vernon Wells?
The French.
Oh, I know that's Orson.
It's
Just kidding.
Orson
It's
Welles.
Orson Welles. Got it. Is he related?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, is this line in the movie?
The French.
Yes.
Sweet. Love it.
Which Chronics EFX did special effects for?
Chronics 2001.
Woo!
Smoke weed every day.
Don't have that one.
Bitch, what the fuck?
All right, cool. Ryan, do you have anything that you want to talk about before we get into stories?
What?
What?
You're giving me the opportunity to talk right
We
now?
talked about a lot with him. I know way too much about Ryan right now.
That he wants some coke up the butt?
I'm interested.
I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some. I do, yeah.
It's me, bitch.
I may have some news for you.
Go ahead.
Entertainment news, everybody. This just broke out. I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
All right. So there is one person who actually went to the movies this weekend.
Dude,
That was me.
I literally bought tickets to go see Halloween and then just got too tired.
Drunk?
You
Just
were a
didn't go.
smart man.
Drunk?
What? No, I just got tired.
You got tired.
I was tired. Like, I was like, I'm gonna go to the movies tonight, and then I got home and I was like, fuck that, I'm not going to the movies tonight.
You bought the tickets and you just didn't even
Yeah,
go.
I just returned them. It's
Oh,
real
got
easy.
it. Okay.
AMC makes it real easy.
Don't you have the pass?
A-list.
The A-list?
Yeah, so
Okay.
they just give you the spot back,
Oh, got it. So you didn't even have to.
and they refund any other money that you spent. So
Nice. Does Vicky have A-list too?
No.
Or just you?
just me.
Got it.
Just
gotta
me,
get
so I
on
pay
that.
for her tickets. But the thing is, I get so many rewards for going to the movies
Yeah.
that most of the time I just get a free ticket by the end of the week anyway. So
Yeah.
it's like,
That's awesome. Yeah, I fucking gotta get on that. I haven't been to the movies in so fucking long. That's the only reason I haven't started A-list.
I mean, if you go to three movies, you get $15.
yeah.
It's like,
Boom.
so and then you just you spend like an extra $5 to get somebody else another ticket. That's it.
That sounds amazing. Just do that. Just like go in. You can really just check in, get the shit, and then you don't even have to watch the movie if you don't have time.
And then I buy drinks and I get popcorn and shit, and it's like
Yeah.
all that shit. If you use those rewards, that reward system that they have is like the best because I mean by the time you go you have like 3 movie experiences, you have enough for a free ticket.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that faux show. But you didn't see the Halloween then, you said.
No, I didn't. It's on my list this weekend. I'm going to see Venom and Halloween.
Somebody at this table watched Halloween.
You didn't like
because
it?
it's a podcast, you can't tell that she's pointing at herself. Unless you're in the live stream.
Yeah,
Maybe even not. I don't
You
know.
didn't like it?
I don't know if I want to admit that I saw it.
It can't
What
be that
the
bad.
fuck?
Come on. It can't be any worse
I
than
didn't-
Stop being
Rob's-
coy.
It can't be any
Oh.
worse than Rob Zombie's number 2.
Oh my god. Okay, first of all, somebody I went on Facebook and I caused kind of a controversy, but somebody had said I would have totally rather Rob Zombie make a third movie than have these guys make this movie, and I couldn't agree more, and I did
Seriously?
not like the Rob
Really?
Zombie franchise.
So wait, you're
at all.
saying right now that
So
you
this
liked
movie's
it
that-
better than this one?
I liked Rob Zombie's
Better.
take
I
on
liked
it
his movies.
better than
actually.
this film.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we talked off air, but for the podcast and obviously Ryan, like, what didn't you like about it? Well, that's spoilers. We're not going into spoiler Terry, of course.
God.
But as a horror buff,
Yeah.
like, what didn't you like about it? Because I like some horror movies. I'm not the biggest fan, obviously. That's already on note.
I could go on hours for this, so just cut me off whenever you want me to.
The only gripe that I've heard about it, it's just that horror fans don't like it very much because it's not so much like a horror movie as it is
No.
more like a drama or like
It's-
a thriller. It's
It's
not like a
horror Pineapple Express.
Are you saying that because Danny McBride wrote it?
Yes. I was never for.
Was that in the
I used to use this guy when I was a prostitute.
I was.
Mike? That's what Mike Myers said.
Mike Myers.
That's what Myers.
Mike Myers. He's on a
Mike
very
Myers.
I always did.
Yeah.
casual. I was never a fan of when they announced that Danny McBride was writing it. I was
Yeah.
never a fan, and that's why. Because, like what I was saying earlier, it's a horror movie, and then it's a adolescent boy writing, and then it's a horror movie, and then it's an adolescent boy writing, and then it's
So
doesn't
we
have
might like
plot.
it then.
I might love it.
Dudes love it. Dudes love it. And if you like Danny McBride and you like all those movies that
I
they've
don't know
done,
whether he's written
they
something that
like
I know
it.
of.
He did. Yeah, he probably have.
I don't know. Do you know like something that he actually has written? Like
But
off the top of your head?
the director always works with Danny McBride and all of his comedy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just keep talking,
Is there a
I can look it
cameo
up.
I mean,
by Seth Rogen?
Fucking.
Fuck no! And thank God for that. I think
He's written
Jason
a lot of
Blum
stuff
would have
actually,
had
but not off the. But the only things that I really know that are notable are fucking like comedy stuff. So like Eastbound and Down, like he was a co-writer on most of those episodes because
Okay, that makes sense.
they're all improv episodes pretty
Yeah.
much. So
I mean, you can tell. You can totally tell that they have their flavor in it, and it just me personally, I just don't think it works.
I like that though. I always like that with horror movies.
No judgment, but for me,
No, that's
I don't
fine.
like
Like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everything like
Well, I can
art is subjective.
I can see. I don't know. It's just for me though. Like I don't know. I don't like having expectations for anything because I just kind of try and go in with like a blind eye and try and just take it for what it is. You know. So you can't. I mean, I get that. There's so many different Halloween movies that are all completely different.
Go ahead. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
So like part 4 fucking sucks. Like the Curse of Michael Myers, the one with Paul Rudd. Come on, guys. Like that's not a good one either. So like everyone,
he was there.
I was like, did Paul Rudd make a cameo in this one?
No, I wish.
which was very odd to me that was the choice of the version that they did at Universal Studios this year.
Oh,
Was
is it?
Halloween 4, The Curse of Michael Myers.
Oh, is it?
Like why? That's like the worst one.
But it's a scary maze.
Here's the thing, though. You go like I didn't even know this, and I'm in the horror genre. I do all this horror stuff. You are supposed to not take into consideration Halloween.
This one. Yeah,
for this Halloween.
this one's supposed to be just like Halloween 2. Pretty
Yes.
much. Yeah.
She
Yes.
didn't know that apparently.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
well then you fucked up. That's why you probably hated it.
And that's why, like, for a while, I was like, this doesn't
well,
make any
if
sense.
that's a surprise to you, then yeah.
But they start doing callbacks from other movies because there's a scene in the movie that's totally obscure that doesn't make sense, doesn't
we
need
won't
to
spoil.
be there. I will not spoil it, I promise. It just doesn't. I'm like, why is this even here? Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's a lot of
And
that in horror movies.
There's a lot of it in this movie. I mean,
I just said this about Pet Cemetery yesterday or last week. Mm-hmm. There's like that whole scene with the weird.
Yeah, Zelda.
That whole fucking thing has nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
It's creepy.
There's no point.
It was in the book.
I feel like 80s, 90s horror has its own like little thing. But
So wait, in that case, then would this be considered something that is a proper follow up to an 80s, 90s horror as opposed to a
No.
horror that is from today?
no, I mean they tried to make it present.
I feel like since I haven't seen this movie, I can't really say much about what I think.
Well, of course not. I mean, you can say what you think, but I mean,
My whole thing too is
I
that
have a better opinion if I watched it.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
anyway, they did a callback on like this one scene from Halloween 5 that I totally didn't get, and somebody had
Halloween
to, like, point
5.
it
What
out
was
for
that?
it.
Would be H2O, right?
Maybe I can't remember. I'm like more of a
There's
Friday
so
the
many
13th.
fucking movies of
But-
this stuff. Yeah.
But my whole thing is that there is one scene, and I'll just say hunting scene if anybody has seen it. I think is so politically incorrect. I think it is, they pushed the limits. I think it was uncalled for, and I found it very offensive, that scene that they do in this thing. And it's just this quick little scene that kind of set up for another scene that really was inappropriate and didn't need to be put there at all.
Inappropriate.
Because
Okay.
I'm all about people being who they are, people being who they want to be, and they kind of made fun of.
Well, what if what you want to be is inappropriate?
Which is fine, but they brought this to a different level.
Oh, you just blew it up.
Oh!
Just blew it up. All right, I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it this
All right,
week.
we'll watch it because I mean we're still interested for sure, especially if you say that guys like it.
Dudes like it. I haven't read a review by a girl that's like, this was the most.
And you
amazing
still haven't
movie
seen The
ever."
Shining. We
The
need
Shining?
to watch that together.
Yeah,
Who are you?
I've
Are we
been on
even
record.
friends? I don't
I'm
even
gonna say
know if
this,
we're
though.
even
I've already
friends.
told you.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I
say
like
this-
certain horror movies, but I will not choose to see one by myself. If you bring something over, I will watch it. And I have favorite horror films. I'm just not a buff.
Oh, game on. Game on.
And that is fine. Like I said, like I'm not a buff. That's cool.
It's well, you liked you like Stanley Kubrick as a director, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I
You'll probably
think
like
I
it.
liked it.
Sure?
I think
You
I
were
would like The
hesitant
Shining.
about that.
You'll probably like The Shining, but
No, I was reading the comment.
But I
before,
think
so it
that
doesn't
I think everyone kind of talks it up, and I think the expectations that you would have for it are probably going to be a little too high.
Well, the thing is, and I also,
If you've never seen
I think
it.
if I bring my expectations down, yeah, it should be fine. But I mean, I feel
It's
like
not
I
as-
also
it's-
know
it's
so
not
much
like
about
the,
it.
It's not like the greatest movie of all time, but it is there's
so much
it's
pop culture. Like,
cinematically,
Yeah.
it's an art film. It's
Yeah.
really good,
but yeah, what I have to say is like I feel like I've seen so many things about it and clips that I almost know almost the whole movie.
right, of course, because it was a big deal back
You
then.
haven't
too.
seen The Shining?
No,
I know.
Alex.
It's like illegal. I know, right? Right, Alex, right?
Also, is that the Shining? Is that spelled the Shining? I feel like it's spelled the Shining.
I'm gonna say something that's like
seen
unpopular
it.
opinion too. Is I really enjoyed the sci-fi TV movie that they did of The Shining too.
Well, I didn't even know that
I
was
don't
a
even
thing.
think that I saw that.
That's the one that Stephen King liked more than
Oh, the
Kubrick's.
TV movie.
Yeah, was the TV movie, and it came,
Everyone's pissed at me. Watch the Shining.
Who hasn't seen The Shining?
This guy, and I'm pointing at myself for you audio listeners.
Weirdo.
I haven't seen it. Well, bring it to me. I'll watch it.
Look at him. He's like, bring it to me. I'll
How
watch
about we
it."
have a horror
the
night?
King.
How about
I want to
horror
have
night?
I want to have a movie night. We should
Horror
have-
movie night. Boom! It's on. It's on. You
Yeah,
guys.
horror movies.
Horror movies.
Horror-
What?
More horror movies.
Pornhub movies. What if I typed in The Shining in the Pornhub? Would that bring up something I don't want to see?
I don't know. It's a good. Let's find out.
I was like, you think Facebook
Oh,
would
wait,
mute
you're really
me
going
that?
to do it?
I don't know. Well,
No, don't do it right now. I'm
not
just
gonna do it
kidding.
right now. I'm kidding.
But I would also like to comment that Shorty did not like the movie.
Cool, and that's a dude.
And the special effects, I think, were pretty good. It was just the suspense, the build up for the kills were just.
Oh wait,
like that.
I think we have a audio clip of the suspense.
Do we?
Okay, so this is
That's exactly what it was.
that's what it was. It's like
totally like
That sound
times
as much-
two.
Bitch, what the fuck?
That sound drop is much too accurate of like what happens to me on like Sunday
didn't-
mornings.
Isn't this clip from your toilet? Like this is what Vicky wakes up to, right? Babe, close the door.
It's like 100% true. Yeah. And then that happens.
I want to get a toilet where I flush it, and it's just like
Invent it. You'll probably be a millionaire.
I will be a millionaire, be as rich as.
Movie news.
Movie news. All right. So now that we got that mini review.
Hey, wait,
from-
before you go on, can you give me? I'm just kidding. I'll go grab it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. How about this? I'm gonna.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Because I made a whole picture of this shit.
Hey.
You want a beer though?
Yes, please.
All right, Jenny. Would you be so kind as to get a beer? Since you're the only one that's right there, and I'm.
I'll
talking.
grab it. Don't worry about it. I'll get it.
She looks
Thank
so
you, Ryan.
offended. Why were you so offended? And you're taking your headphones off anyway. What are you doing? Oh my god! I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Can you grab the beer, please?
Are they in the freezer still?
No, they're in the fridge.
Oh.
Bottom level. There's this whole thing you could have just easily. Okay, I'm not even. I'm not gonna talk. Not even.
Do you have? Are you playing the audio from the?
I'm not playing any audio
Okay.
because they muted us when I play audio. Or what? What do you mean?
No, I just keep hearing like an echo of what we're doing. And I thought you had the volume up on the Facebook.
Oh no. Maybe somebody's phone was on. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
All right, going forward, we have A Star Is Born, at number 2 this week. What? Please stop breaking things.
I feel like no matter what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break.
Just don't hit the camera. That's the worst thing you could probably hit right now.
Okay.
Cool, thanks. Star Is Born, featuring Lady Gaga and Rocket Raccoon.
And Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, Dave Chappelle's in there. Do you have any interest in seeing this?
I do.
It looks interesting, but it would not be a movie that I would see without this cast.
I enjoy dramas and like little bit of love stories.
So do I.
I don't like super. Dude, like romantic comedies drive me fucking crazy.
I'm the opposite. I'm actually a big rom-com fan.
Well, like
one of my favorite
but
movies.
I like the raunchy rom-coms. You know, like the ones that we like the Judd Apatow ones are like.
Okay, because I was going to say, Forgetting Sarah Marshall might be one of my favorite movies ever.
That's like, it's not like a real cheeseball like love story. It's just, and that's more like a breakup movie.
I would, it's good. But I would say, I think most rom-coms that people think of aren't very calm.
Bro,
they're more rom.
Vicky made me rent You've Got Mail because she said it was a real sweet movie that came out like in the 90s.
Yeah.
That movie fucking blows, bro. Every second of that movie, I was like, what the fuck? How are you just okay, look. even though it was like in the era of like the AOL Instant Messenger, like
You've Got Mail. You guys remember that?
and so like Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks are like emailing back and forth.
Guaranteed, some of our audience has never heard that sound.
Maybe.
Keep going. Stop looking at the
Wait,
computer. Stop looking at the computer.
I was like, what are you doing? Oh, but anyway, that movie fucking sucks. It just every second was just more unbelievable than the next. Like, how do you go on? It's going back and like they know each other in real life, but don't realize that they're the people that are like
so cute.
It's so really. And they have every opportunity because then Tom Hanks figures out that it's her, and he has every opportunity to tell her, but he's like a real prick about it, and it's like, bro, that movie fucking is the most irritating thing I've ever seen in my life.
You've Got Mail. What do you think about You've Got Mail and rom-coms, Jen E?
No comment.
No,
I
I mean,
don't
he
like
just said
them.
he doesn't like them.
I don't like them.
Yeah, like okay, so that's the thing. Like I like certain rom-coms, but I think
Well,
most
that's what I'm saying.
rom-coms
There's
that people think of aren't very comedic. Like they're all about this love story. Oh, I thought you were gonna pour me some.
Oh.
Thank you. Didn't
Like
understand.
you
Why
know,
don't I just do everything?
You know what? Just put it down. Just put it down. How about that?
I don't.
Thank you, Jenny.
I'm not saying I don't hate every fucking rom-com. It's just there's like a specific type, fucking
Yeah, You've Got Mail. What was the one with Josh Hartnett that I fucking hate?
Wicker Park.
That one.
Oh god, and they're all about cheating whores, dude. Every single one of this, dude. That movie. I was just watching that movie. You Got Me. Okay, they both are engaged to other people,
Are they?
and they
I
fall
don't-
in love
I
with
haven't
each other, just emailing back and forth. They never even seen each other before.
That happens nowadays.
Yeah. I don't know.
It just was. I don't know. And Meg Ryan's got a weird mouth.
Ryan's going deep on his hate for this. Fucking don't even get me started on Meg Ryan's mouth.
And I love Tom Hanks. That was the whole thing. Was like, then there are certain like funny parts in the movie, but it's just so fucking ridiculous.
I want to know what the context of this. Hold on, this context of this comment.
Horror
Shorty just says horror movies and butt cocks or butt coke.
Butt coke.
Oh, butt coke. Oh, okay. Is that summing up what this is? What's
I guess.
kind of? It's been that kind of episode. Yeah.
That's the name of this episode.
I could probably title it that: horror
Yeah.
movies and butt coke. Okay, so then what's your favorite rom-com that you'd think of then? You too.
Maybe Something About Mary.
That's good. What about you?
I don't have one. No.
What
I
about
don't
like 40-Year-Old Virgin? That's a
Right.
rom-com.
I love 40
You
Year
don't
Old
like it?
Virgin too.
Yeah.
Meh.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall is like my favorite. That just off the top of my head because my fucking Blu-rays is sitting right there for it too. You don't have to look in that direction. Just you guys are like dogs. I'm like, go get the tennis ball. Go get. Stop looking over there.
I don't have like a favorite rom-com. I don't have like a.
What's
I
your favorite movie? Like one of your favorite movies. Not even. You don't have to say your favorite because I know it's harder. But pick a movie that you really love and why.
Psycho.
Psycho. Why do you love? That's a rom-com.
It is tragic rom-com.
Why do you like Psycho?
Hello in my bathroom.
It's just interesting.
And Psycho, you
It's-
do Vince Vaughn, right?
No, are you out of your mind? Yes.
That was a joke. But you didn't know Vince Vaughn had a Psycho remake, like
With
shot
Anne
for shot?
Heche.
Oh yeah, with Anne Heche's butthole.
Yeah,
She was.
They show her butthole.
yeah.
Which I gotta be honest, those two actresses that did that last scene with the eye thing, that's really hard because I had to do it the other day and it was really hard.
I haven't seen it. I just seen Anne Heche's butthole.
Just Google Anne Heche's butthole.
Her butthole's not in it.
It is. Look it up.
Do you want to do it right
When
now?
she
Look
when
it
she
up
gets
right now.
when she gets stabbed and falls down, you see her butthole.
You do not.
Yes, you do. Look it up.
Heche.
Anne Heche's
not.
butthole.
How do you spell Heche? Is it with a S? Heche, there you
no.
go. Heche.
I bet you
Yeah.
it's gonna be like watch.
I don't think butthole is like on the top.
It's gonna come up. Anne Heche's
I
butthole.
feel like Tony Alfano should be here for this. Images, butthole.
Look!
Yep. Anne Heche's
my
butthole.
God.
Her butthole.
But not real.
Oh, that's not really it.
That's
but
not
that's
her.
That's it.
that's it right there. That's her butthole.
Boom. That's a gross. That's gross. Like gross. Okay.
But they didn't do that in the original
That was
movies. Why did they do it?
I presumed into her
That's
butthole.
her butthole.
Anne Heche's butthole. And it's literally just Anne Heche's butthole.
Anne Heche's butthole, dude.
Cool.
It became a thing. It was a thing.
I
on the
didn't know that
internet.
was
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do you have any interest in seeing A Star Is Born, Jenny?
No.
No. Cool. Moving on. Number 3, we do have interest. Got that venom. Don't mute me.
It's gonna be muted.
Don't mute me.
Why is Finn rapping in the elevator?
I don't know. All right, number 3 is Venom. Venom. We definitely got to check it out at some point. We fucking just, Ryan gets too tired. I'm too busy.
My schedule's all stupid, dude. And like most of the movies end at like, the last screenings are at 10 o'clock. I don't get out till 10.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense. Similar shit, and I don't feel like leaving my house early enough to go catch one before work.
same.
Yeah. All right, and then you got Goosebumps 2.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, that's a horror movie. You like that? You want to see that? You want some of that Goosebumps? No?
No?
All right, cool.
All
Thanks
right.
thanks for joining us on this episode of episode of Humpcast, Jenny. Thanks for talking. Number 5.
So what's your
First
favorite
Man.
horror movie then?
Psycho.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then
That was a
if
rom-com.
we want like a number 2,
Yeah, give me what's
Well,
that?
Anne
What else?
Heche's butthole.
Anne Heche's butthole. Psycho version.
I would have to say Saw.
Oh, yeah, the first Saw.
First one.
The
That's
first
really
one.
good.
The first one.
That was a great movie.
Hey.
Yeah, and that's a great example of a good movie that could take place mainly in one area, like one room.
Yeah.
Like I love things like that. One of my favorite movies that takes place, it has like just really one setting is what's it called?
The Green Room.
No, have you seen
Good movie though.
the one that I'm talking about is Buried, I think, with Ryan
Oh
Reynolds.
yeah.
With Ryan
When
Reynolds.
he's in the box.
Yeah, he's in the box.
Yeah, but don't they cut back and forth to like other things, like flashbacks and shit?
I think
think
you would
there's-
have to.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you? Yeah,
would get
it's-
but you just have one actor, one performance doing super well. Yeah, you have voice like from the phone, but then flashbacks just support
would be
things.
an
just on Ryan
but
Reynolds.
it's carried.
Just on Ryan Reynolds' dick, dude.
I told you, dude. Ryan Reynolds and what's it? Jason Momoa. Those are my man crushes.
Jason Momoa's pretty solid.
I agree.
pretty hot.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then Roman Reigns kind of looks like Jason Momoa. We're gonna talk about him a little bit
A
later.
little bit.
Yeah, but I don't know that much about
When does
him.
Aquaman come out?
November?
So I can not watch it.
Do you really have no interest? Do you
really-
see how fucking cool it looked?
I really don't.
I showed you
care.
that trailer.
I really don't care.
even after I showed you
I'm
that
gonna go
last
watch
trailer.
it probably in theaters, but I just don't give a shit. I have no
Like it
interest.
looks like a good
What's your
standalone
favorite?
movie.
Like, do you have a favorite superhero?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Oh,
What about
you talked to me like I know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, he does. Well, we've been doing this podcast so long that he just starts saying things as if everyone
repeating.
knows.
I got you.
I'm like, we're on a show,
dude,
right?
Spider-Man, bro. Fucking come on.
I was like, we're on a show where
Duh,
people don't know the answers.
No, so probably my all-time favorite superhero movie is Civil War right now.
Who is your favorite Superman then?
Superman?
I mean, Spider-Man.
Who's right now?
Oh.
Tom Holland is
He's
awesome.
killing it.
Okay.
I loved Andrew Garfield way more than Tobey
I did
Maguire.
too. I really did.
I don't like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man as Spider-Man.
Well, no, because he was like 40 and he was fucking playing a high school kid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey now, hey.
What up,
some of
fellow
us,
kids?
You know?
Fellow children.
That's just like what's his name was fucking Flash Thompson, and he looks like he's like
Oh, yeah,
35.
Joe
in that movie.
Manganiello.
Yes.
Joe Manganiello was Flash Thompson, a high schooler, in probably
Yeah, and
Same decade?
What's her name? And then Kirsten Dunst was like 35 too. and
Yeah.
She's supposed to be 17.
Hey now, hey.
acting. That's how you act, bro.
And her pointy alley tits.
Yeah. And lack of continuity. All right.
Acting.
Yes. All right.
Ah.
And then rounding out top 5, you have First Man, which I have zero interest in whatsoever.
What's that one?
It's
even
the
know
one
what that
about them going to the moon with Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, yeah. We all had history. We all had social studies.
Yeah, don't care. Moving forward, this movie I actually am interested in. It looks really creepy, really cool.
Yes.
Johnny English strikes again.
He teased
No,
me.
that's coming
He
out.
teased
I
me.
love Johnny English.
So teased me.
I know.
I'm gonna watch it.
Have you seen the other Johnny English?
Yes, they're funny.
I think it's funny. I like Rowan Atkinson. I think is underrated, but he's a niche humor guy.
That guy's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
he's
niche
Mr.
humor.
Bean.
And he's also I love it. Rat Race. That was hilarious.
He's a race.
He's a race. I use that so much in references when anyone.
I hope I win.
Yes. And then
Sounds like Mario. Yeah, Rat Race. I forgot about that movie.
yeah, and he would
Talk
just he had
about a big-
narcolepsy.
Talk about a comedic.
He would just start
Cast.
go to sleep. And he's asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. That's a funny, stupid ass movie too.
Yeah, it is. But no, what I was talking about earlier is Suspiria.
Yes.
Is that what you wanted to talk about more than Johnny? You clearly didn't care about Johnny English.
I didn't care about Johnny English.
Oh, all right. But no, it's Suspiria. Looks creepy. I've heard great reviews.
Have you seen the original?
Not.
Fail.
Have you met me? What are you looking at?
I'm trying to read the description.
Oh, I was like, is there a fly on the screen? You're going so close. I can.
My glasses barely do much for me these days. So.
Yeah. Maybe I need like a bigger monitor or something.
Also that.
But it's I have to keep it out of frame, so it's like all the way over there. But it's something. Okay, so you want to give us a little synopsis of
No,
what
I don't.
the original was?
I don't.
Why?
Because I was wasted when I watched the original.
You think you're not going to be wasted watching this?
Too shy.
Hmm.
Too shy. Too shy.
Okay.
I don't get it.
It's very artsy. Very,
It's
very artsy fartsy.
But it
Cool.
looks cool.
The
I've heard a
lighting
lot of
is
good reviews.
incredible in the
But
original.
it is thriller horror-y, I guess, in that genre.
Yeah.
It's fair to say fantasy horror mystery thriller.
I'm sure with this, I've heard so many people that have already seen this that they really, really like it. But I'm sure it's just going to be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I think Alex hates that we cuss
He's-
and like talk potty humor or something. Like he literally said enough of the potty jokes.
He's over you.
He's over it. Yeah, Alex hates me. That's the show.
Dun, dun.
Welcome to Humpcast.
Welcome to
everybody.
Humpcast, motherfucker. All right, and yeah, of course, Johnny English. So really, not. I would say not big competition. Oh, and Hunter Killer is also a thing that I've heard about. It's what's that one guy?
Navy SEALs?
Ethan Baird.
No,
Who?
he's right there. But I don't know why he's not listed.
No idea. I can't read that.
300 guy.
Oh, Gerard Butler.
Yeah, why is he not listed in the
Hey.
stars? That makes no sense.
Because they're
he's on the
using-
poster.
They're using his face to
Are
promote.
you talking about the guy from P.S. I Love You, bro? I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about. Not 300.
Not 300. Yes, that guy. These are the only 3 things coming out in wide release, and I don't think it's a very big competition for what's already out there. I think Halloween, especially this being Halloween weekend, is still going to be at number 1.
Oh, yeah. My mom's throwing a big party on
When?
Saturday.
Isn't that when Amanda's doing it? Or is
Yeah.
it the same
well,
thing?
it's the same party.
Yeah, Amanda.
My mom and Amanda are putting it on.
Got it. Yeah, Amanda invited me a while ago.
Okay.
Cool.
The Bromans are playing.
Nice. Anyone else? Like, I was like, you're in like 1,000 bands. I swear to God, I didn't know you were in Dick Neptune until I saw you.
What are you talking about?
What I just said.
How did you not know that?
I don't know.
You didn't even hear the songs that I recorded with them?
How would I have heard them? Did you show me these?
I thought I did.
No.
Are you guys fighting right now?
No.
You'd know if we were
You'd
fighting.
know, yeah. Things would be thrown if Ryan's a thrower. When he gets angry, he throws things. And then he gets angry because he breaks the things he throws.
It's true. Or I punch things.
I saw his grandpa the other day, and it just reminded me of one instance where it was a long time ago. But
the truck?
The truck. So he borrowed his grandpa's truck because he was playing at T-Boyle's in Pasadena, which is a large brick venue. So he brought the truck. He had to make this tight corner, but of course he scraped the side of the truck.
The whole side, like the bed of the truck, just scraped around this corner.
And this was like one of the most times I've seen him just pissed off and just at himself too. And he picked up the keys of the truck and he threw them on the ground and shattered
and then I broke the fucking key.
Shattered the key.
thing.
So he's like, I can't even fucking use the key now. Like he gets angry and he starts throwing things, not at people, but just throwing them. And yeah, so
Getting
no,
better. That was
Good
like
to
4
know.
years ago.
yeah, he's actually
Good to
been a
know.
lot better with his temper.
Good.
But no, if we were fighting, you'd know for
I'm
sure.
a lot more zen these days.
Woosa. Woosa.
Do you need another beer?
Probably.
No, I'm good right now.
All right, cool. Moving on to actual news, then we got. Oh, actually, I want to talk about this real quick. Where are you? Mid-90s.
Oh yeah, that comes out next weekend.
No, it's out already.
This weekend.
It was in limited release, and I think that's something that you really like. I'd want to check it out for sure. It's actually had the highest.
Well, it has
highest. What's the word? I'm looking at? Highest income per screen. Basically, it made the most money per screen because it was limited release. It wasn't in everywhere.
Well, that's why aren't they doing a wide release? Because next week they're doing a wide release.
Maybe. I don't know.
think
It's not on
because
this
I
thing.
found I wanted to see it next weekend.
Okay. Well,
And
then
I-
maybe.
that's when I was looking at the dates for it.
Got it.
Because I was trying to see it
They're
this
probably
weekend.
they're probably definitely going to bump up the screens, but it's already out and limited, and people
I hear
are
it's-
raving
I
about
hear
it.
it's fucking
I
great.
haven't heard a single bad thing about this.
And pro skaters that we used to, like Carrie Getz and everybody like that, like have said that it's like it's a spot on rendition of like what that era was like.
Fuck yeah.
skateboarding.
I want to check that out. All right, another movie that I loved, A Quiet Place, is getting a sequel. We've already talked about that, but a squeakquel. What we didn't know for sure is whether John Krasinski, who is the writer
Did you like
director
A
of the
Quiet
first
Place?
one,
I did. That's it. That's all I need
cool.
to say.
Why do I feel like this is the one you've talked the least on? You're just like not talking today.
This is a lot to take in.
What are you talking about? You're just pointing at things.
Just I don't know.
Okay, cool. Thank you for coming. Quiet Place sequel. We didn't know if John Krasinski, who was the writer-director of the first one, would come back because there was a lot of talk about greenlighting and if it was moving too fast and if they were going to have him come back, etc. But now we do have word that he will at least for sure be writing the sequel, which is, I think, awesome. Obviously, we loved the first one, and we really appreciate what he did as in just the story alone. Granted, there weren't many lines, but
It was very quiet.
it was a little quiet.
Yeah.
But no, I mean it looked really cool. I want to see what can also be done in this world. We don't know whether it's taking place in the future, in the past, at the same time with a different family. Like what are they going to do for this sequel? I'm very excited about this, and I'm just glad that he's back on board.
Yeah, it was a great fucking movie. I'd love a sequel.
Give it. So, keeping on this horror train, you guys like Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, bitch. Remember Scary Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. He's like, sorry, bitch.
Like, you don't watch Rick and Morty though. No.
You should just bring it up. Bring up Scary Terry.
I'll look it up. All right, but what would you think? Robert Englund's been retired as Freddy for a while.
No, he is not.
I
He
mean,
goes to all the
sorta.
horror
Conventions.
corns. He totally conventions. Yeah.
Well, I meant in movies. Like,
Well, that's because
They
but
replaced him.
it's Hollywood. Yeah, it's Hollywood.
so
I'm sure he would totally come back if they asked him to, which I know that they did, and I know that's what you're touching upon.
well, thanks for telling the story. How about you just tell the story while I click on these things?
He's coming back on the Goldbergs. Hey!
I don't know if that show is.
Nightmare, bitch.
Oh, here we go. Looks like some sort of legally safe knockoff of an 80s horror character with miniature swords for fingers instead of knives.
I'm Scary Terry. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
There you go. There's your intro to Scary Terry.
The Scary
I
Terry.
like Scary Terry.
It sounds that honestly sounds like a character you would have on Malvolia.
I think it was kind of.
Oh, we had Scary Harry.
We had Scary Harry, and then we also had Satan S, who called me a bitch like every 5
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
So I just sent you 2 songs that I recorded with Dick Neptune.
Okay, cool. Maybe we'll play that at the end if I don't get fucking muted or copyrighted.
Oh.
Are they? Okay,
They're
cool.
just on SoundCloud.
Cool. Yeah. So Robert Englund, who plays Freddy Krueger, is definitely down to do some more shit. Do you know more about this, Jen?
No.
Okay, cool.
That's all he said.
I thought
That's
it
what
was
the
the
that's what the
Goldbergs,
news
though.
is.
Kind of, yeah.
Is
Well,
it?
my thing was that he.
Oh,
didn't-
is he gonna play Freddy on the Goldbergs? Is that what's?
I
Gonna
don't know
Yeah.
what that is. What is the Goldbergs?
The Goldbergs is it's a TV show about the 90s
Yeah.
Okay, is it horror based or is
or
it
the
just,
80s. It's like early 90s.
okay?
Early 90s.
No, but it's real. They have like pop culture references, so like a lot. So like it's I think it's no, it's actually like late 80s. So like Back to the Future was like reference, and I think even what's his name,
Brown?
Christopher Lloyd made
Yeah.
like a little appearance as Doc Brown, like because and then there was like an episode. Well, but Batman came out. Yeah, it's early 90s, and so like Batman came out, and like one of the I don't know, there's something they always try and do these pop culture references, and then the people who actually played these iconic roles might like make appearances on the show.
Alex is pissed at us.
Why?
He just says no one there has seen any of the movies that you guys are talking about.
I tried, Alex. I
We
tried.
gotta watch these. I think that's the thing is we gotta start watching more movies.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. We talk
what do you
about
say?
we talk about a lot of movies plus the movies that are in theaters. Like I haven't seen any of these.
Venom,
Like
Star is Born.
I think that's what it is.
Fail.
Well, I mean, if
What
we
the fuck is Free Solo?
what is it about Han Solo Solo Cup? What are we talking about?
Right there, number 12.
Free Solo. I have no idea. I've never heard of it. See, look at all this weird shit.
National Geographic
National Geographic.
Okay.
Not
Cool.
Geo.
documentary.
Cool. Well, if we get a sponsor to pay us more, I will definitely go check out more movies. Alex, hit me up if you want to be a sponsor. Thank you so much.
Scary Terry.
Scary Terry.
Or you could go see Lilith the movie.
Well, give me an invite to a screening or a screener.
Well, it's sold out already. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
You can stand in the back with me.
You know, it'd be a cool movie to see though. Another Friday the 13th.
Would
you know
it?
who I think of when I think horror movies and bringing things back?
Who?
I want to play the soundbite now.
God damn it!
I didn't have it
ready.
Wait.
Just put Vine.
Wait, oh yeah, I think that would work. What I really think about, or who I think about when I think about who I want to bring back
There you go. 10
horror
hours.
things is don't be an ad. Don't be an ad.
LeBron James, 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 LeBron James,
That's exactly who it is, right, kid?
Yeah.
LeBron James,
Yes.
Yes.
LeBron James.
Did you know they came out? They let him at the Miami Heat game one time.
Oh, did
They
they?
let him announce his name when he came out.
That's cool. That's awesome. All right, so LeBron James. I don't. This is a really convoluted sort of thing, but so right now there's like a big.
I'm fucking tired of hearing about LeBron, dude. And he didn't even do anything for the Lakers this weekend, by the way. So he can go fuck himself.
I don't follow sports. Is he a football player?
He just
Even I
got.
know that.
You
I'm
should
kidding.
know. You
It's a
should know
joke.
this at least for basketball. He
I'm
just got traded.
kidding.
You know he's on the Lakers now,
Yes,
right?
I
Okay.
do know this. I'm kidding. It's a joke. But what he wasn't playing good.
No, he fucking dude.
He came to LA for movies.
all preseason.
He did not come here for
No,
basketball.
of course not. So
Clearly.
all preseason long, he didn't even fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to a game preseason, and it was supposed to be the one game that he was supposed to come out in the fucking Lakers jersey for the first time, and he didn't fucking come out. He didn't even play.
He didn't? Well, why? That sounds stupid.
Because he's LeBron James. Anyway. All right, whatever, go.
All right, cool. So he has a production company that is trying to get the rights to
Awesome.
bring back Friday the 13th.
Not
But
awesome.
the thing is, I happen to know right now that there's this legal battle right now going on with the rights to Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
with like the screenwriter and a bunch of people, like they're all claiming like they came up with Jason, like he is their intellectual property or whatever, and so like I don't know what the fuck, like he's just like, all right, well, whenever you guys settle this, we're gonna make a new movie, and it's just the weirdest thing that LeBron James is the person to bring it back.
He's gonna bring back Space Jam, bro.
That I'm ready for.
He's gonna bring back Jason in Manhattan. Is what he's gonna bring.
How
back.
about we have Jason in Space Jam?
Jason X.
Ooh.
Jason Space Jam X.
Boom. That's the thing. The Monstars, they get Jason X from space and they bring him to face. Wait for it. That and the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
How about
And Elon Musk.
And
how
What?
about we come up with something new?
I think I like what I just
What
came
we
up
just
with.
came up
Yeah,
with
that was
fucking
amazing.
the newest shit you'll ever hear.
Yeah. Tell me that somebody pitched
Why
that. I
don't-
fucking dare you. like fucking Jason X and
From Moron Mountain.
and the fucking Looney Tunes.
I'm in.
I'm in. You've got 2 tickets to paradise right now. Is that not the best thing you've ever heard of? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, cool. And that's going to be it for me.
Oh,
And then we're going to get some news stories with... I just want this to be your intro.
LeBron James.
Oh no! Oh no!
Behold the secrets of nature's deepest mystery.
She is literally like launching eggs out of her pussy. The poo-poo, eat the poo-poo guy. So they just like tie up these dudes that fart in their face. And then he cut off his dick. This is gonna blow your fucking mind. You ready?
LeBron James.
Alex hates your intro, I bet. I just realized how dirty it is. All right, let's go.
It's all right. Alex is just a hater, bro. I don't like this Alex guy.
Kill it. All right, let's go. Keep going.
Roman Reigns steps away from wrestling to focus on fighting leukemia.
I thought you were going to say Luke Cage.
Fighting Luke Cage.
Which
Yeah,
got canceled. Do you see that?
Yes. And
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist fucking sucked anyway.
Well, that was expected. But there's a theory out there. There's 2 theories. One is that they canceled it so that they can bring it over to the new Disney streaming service. 2,
Oh, is that why?
2 is that Luke Cage and Iron Fist got snapped. But I don't know.
Huh. Theories.
There's all these theories. Also, Iron Fist sucked.
WWE did. WWE wrestler Roman Reigns, aka Lieta Joseph Anoya.
Roman Reigns? That sounds like...
Roman Reigns.
LeBron James.
Okay.
He's relinquishing the Universal Championship title he won this past August due to an ongoing battle with leukemia.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a bummer.
That does suck, because I know like a lot of people like him a lot.
Yeah, he's
And, he looks
universally loved and hated in the WWE.
Oh, is he polarizing?
He's like The Rock, you know. Sometimes he's a bad guy, sometimes he's a good guy. But,
Oh,
but
okay.
he's one of the biggest fucking.
Is he related to
stars.
The Rock?
I think he is.
He's like his cousin.
He's like his cousin or some shit. Yeah. But anyway, apparently he was diagnosed in like his early 20s with leukemia, and that's why he had to quit playing football. And then he joined the WWE during his battle, or I guess when he was kind of in remission.
Yeah.
And then it came back recently, so
That
he
sucks.
has to quit and go through treatment.
That sucks a lot.
It's a bummer. Yeah, and so he had to give up the title. So and now
Of
it's
course.
Up, now it's up for grabs or whatever. And
So
he
what?
pretty
How
much
does that
walked away
happen?
from the WWE.
Like in my mind, they just put a big ladder match. And they put that title on a string in the top.
Well, I mean,
on the top of the ring,
know,
and
I'd
let
sh-
people kill each other.
yeah. Well, they kind of like now they can pretty much have a whole story arc with it. I'm sure they won't. He probably just can't wrestle. I'm sure he's just not.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah. So he'll
Of
probably
course.
still show up for things to shoot and promos and whatnot. You know.
Yeah.
like, but
And I'm sure The Rock
and
is
to
probably gonna.
to set up a match for the title or whatever. But you know he just can't really get in the ring. I guess.
I hear you. I'm sure. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of.
I
stuff
mean, I haven't
where-
really watched wrestling in a while, but I know.
No, you follow it though.
Follow a
'cause
little
it's like
bit.
it's a part of our childhood. Probably not
Yeah.
yours. Do you ever watch wrestling? Nope.
Hulk Hogan.
That's a person.
It's a wrestler.
Watch that.
You watched that?
It. Him.
Hulk Hogan.
I watched that.
I'm trying to remember who else he played with.
James, LeBron James.
I'm ancient compared to you guys.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yes.
The
Snap into a Slim Jim.
yeah,
Totally.
Ultimate
Yeah,
Warrior.
Bonesaw.
Ultimate Warrior.
I just don't like the action figures. I used to play with the action figures in the little wrestling.
Yeah, I used to.
Cousin.
I used to have the action figures, the one with the metal on the bottom. So because I had the
Titantron.
Titantron's the thing they walked out of, and then
Well, that
they
was
had
a,
little
that was a
magnets.
'90s thing.
No,
Yeah.
I was a little earlier.
Well, we had
Anyway.
So in the '80s they had the wrestling buddies,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then they came out with new ones in the '90s. They were exact same. They were just these big dolls that you would wrestle, you twist. their
Oh
arm.
yeah.
But then in the '90s they revamped them where they said they talked.
Ooh,
He's like, oh, my nose or whatever. So you like punch his nose, and it was like we had Diamond Dallas Page, Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan, but we had the old '80s Hulk Hogan one, and then the new like Hollywood Hogan one.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of those wrestling buddies. It was fun.
I never had one of
remember
those.
those.
The only reason I had Titantron was because I was working for my aunt one summer because she's a teacher. I would always help her clean up her classroom and set it up and whatnot. And she was like, "I'll buy you lunch and I'll buy you a toy."
Ooh,
I'm like, "Sweet."
I'd do that.
And so we went to Toys R Us. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. Kind of. I guess they're coming back. I don't know.
Are they?
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. They canceled their bankruptcy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's serious.
But we would go to Toys R Us, and then I was like, oh, I really want this. And it was the Titantron, and we looked at the price, and she's like, fuck that shit. But then I scanned it, and it was marked wrong
Nice.
on one of them. One of them was wrong, but the scan price was what they gave it to us for, which was the wrong one. So I think it was like $40-$50. I don't know. It was really expensive.
Yeah.
It's a huge electronic
It's
toy.
expensive. The only reason I had it was because I have when you have brothers,
Yeah.
when they get toys, it's yours too.
Everyone gets toys. Yeah. So
I missed out. I don't know
So I
about
scanned it, and it said like $19.99 or something, and they gave it to us for that price. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And that's the only reason I got one. But then the coolest thing that I discovered was because it has a magnetic strip that you would put the toys on, and it would say their intro or whatever. It would play the intro.
You could,
I remember that.
You could use your fingers
fingers.
because we have our electromagnetic signatures.
Wait, what?
And it was so cool because you just use your finger.
But you got to curve it up a little bit.
Yeah, I like my middle fingers, kind of like a bowling ball, and I would just I gotta hit the spot the right
But,
way.
sometimes you use your thumb.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends. Whatever works, and then everyone has their own style.
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
but I always loved it because everyone.
Sometimes I would. I'd use all three fingers like this.
Yeah,
And I'd get the breaking glass sound.
yeah, the Stone
Stone
Cold.
Cold.
I like that one. Side story: we nicknamed my sister Stone Cold Steve Austin because she walks around with a knee brace now. She fucking hates it, but her boyfriend came up with it.
Oh my god, I'm getting lightheaded. That's so fucking funny.
Real quick story: my sister was a dancer and she played soccer. Like she played sports and she for like many years. And then so like now she's a little bit older. She's not that old, but
You should get her.
she has knee pain.
Get her some denim jeans and a fucking skull T-shirt for fucking Halloween.
Like no, this is what happened. So we were at my mom's house. My mom invited us over and she offered us lunch, and then of course we're just helping her decorate her house because like our entire family is over there decorating her house for Halloween. She loves decorating for Halloween. And so my whole family's there. Ellen's there. My sister Ellen and her boyfriend's there, and she has the knee brace on. And Eric, her boyfriend, came up with it. It's like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then while we're decorating, I'm like, Ellen, come out here because we're outside. She's inside. I'm like, come out here, and she opens the door. I'm just like.
Give me a hell yeah! That is so funny. That's so good.
And then throughout the whole day, like every time she was in a different room, I would call her. And she's like, "Don't do it." Do what? I was like, "I need your help. Come here." She comes in and is like,
oh
but
God.
it's funny because she just one knee brace, just like Stone Cold.
Well, eventually he ended up having 2.
Yeah, but I mean, she just came out with one, which is very iconic
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Well, one with the with the denim shorts is the
yeah. I think she was wearing shorts. I don't know if it was denim shorts, but yeah, it was fucking hilarious. And I know he listens to this podcast, so I'm sure he's gonna love this part too. Her boyfriend.
Oh,
came
good.
up
I had
with
no
it.
part of this. I'm just saying.
All right, keep going.
I plead the fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Titanic 2 will set sail in 2022.
What?
The Titanic 2.
I'm down.
We need a sequel.
Avatar?
Let's do it.
James Cameron?
James Cameron.
Hey.
Remember when the guy
LeBron James?
Remember when the guy hit the propeller
What?
in the movie?
Oh yeah.
He hits the propeller. on
Yeah,
his way
'cause he
down,
falls off. He
jumps
falls
in,
off, hits the
He hits
propeller.
the propeller and it flips.
Yeah.
And then everybody laughed in the theater.
Yeah.
It's not like a funny part.
It's
Like
the most touching movie ever. And
It's
it's
like everyone
buzzing.
laughed at at least when I watched it, it was like everyone was like, "Ha, that guy hit the propeller." Anyway,
So that was a good boat. They're saying they want another one.
yeah, you know that one that it's successfely set sail in 1912. You know, and it landed or docked. Didn't fucking it docked. It didn't sink at all.
Yeah.
So it's been more than 100 years since the infamous Titanic sunk in the middle of the Atlantic. But in 2022, a replica of the ship will take the Titanic's same maiden, and only voyage. So it's taking the
Wait,
same
it's
trip.
taking the same trip.
I'm on it. I'm going.
I'm not.
What?
You guys can suck my
Yeah.
dick.
Next week on Humpcast.
you know
Rest
what-
in peace, Jenny Nangle.
Well, you know it's
Up
funny.
there with Ricky
It's
C.
2,400 other people are probably going to fucking do it with
No,
me too.
for 100% people are on board.
I'm
2,400 passengers and 900 crew members. That's how
Do we
big
get to
that
reenact
fucking boat
everything?
is.
I think you will. Like, in all honesty, can I just call it now that it hits an iceberg and it's gonna?
Like the alarm goes off and it's like, "Ooh, where do we go?"
You know, it is probably going to be
Lifeboats.
like 2,400 like dumb fucking people who love that stupid ass movie.
And Jenny.
Well, I didn't.
He was categorizing me in that.
I wasn't making her in a separate category. But they're all gonna be like,
Thanks,
"Where's
Ryan.
Jack? Where's Jack?" I really do hope it does sink again.
How many blue sapphire fucking Heart of the Oceans do you
By
think?
the
we're
way,
all
gonna
get
go
one.
with?
by the
We
way,
all
Ti-
get one.
By the
when
way,
we enter the
Titanic,
boat.
one of the greatest love stories of all time, right?
Yeah.
Cheating whore.
Yes, I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, yes, yeah, I remember that. She's like, well, I'm with this guy, but ooh, Jack,
Right?
I mean, Jack was hot.
do me like one of your French girls.
her husband. She was engaged to be wed with this guy who worked hard, and
Clearly it
Jack
wasn't
was just
right.
some fucking.
It just
wasn't
wasn't
he just? Wasn't he just some fucking scam artist? That's how he ended up getting on the
Yeah.
fucking boat.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
He's a
hot.
con man.
He's a schwindler.
That's hot. That's hot.
Oh my
It's hot enough to leave your fiance for.
Rich fiance.
Yes.
Yeah, what
Really
the fuck? For
wealthy.
some fucking.
Well, no, she made sure to get the Heart of the Ocean before she left.
Oh, that's right.
She's like,
She
I'm gonna take
Took
this.
his
No
fucking
fool.
diamonds.
I'm gonna take
No
this
fool.
and peace out.
I have a child.
Oh wait, make room for Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
He's
And
he's
his balding head.
He's the Phantom.
All right, we're done.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Humpcast. Even though we had some technical difficulties.
Hey, play
on
one of
the-
them songs.
Which one do you want?
Okay. Do you want Trippin' Balls or let's do Trippin' Balls?
I don't know. Is the first one? It doesn't say.
I think it's the first one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Definitely check out, of course, Malvolia's Halloween special this Thursday, to the 25th. And why am I doing your thing for you? Can you
You're a part of it.
participate? Yes.
That's like your part.
Am I the hype man?
Yes.
I guess. Fuck.
You're
Okay,
so much
fine.
better at it than I
Okay,
am.
cool. Yeah, this Thursday, definitely check out the trailer too, of course. It's really, really fun. We had a lot of fun with a lot of really cool people doing this, you guys. On the Thursday, 25th, do you know what time it's supposed to drop?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I hope you guys don't talk about buttholes because some people don't seem to like.
Alex hates buttholes.
Oh.
I think Alex hates you now.
I think Alex hates us all right now.
He might. He's like, I am anti. He wanted to come on at some point. I feel like we'd blow his head off. Like it would explode if he came on.
Just be prepared for the beehole. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, check that out. You can find Jenny Nangle on social media at. Just say words.
Okay, fine. Facebook.com/Jennifer Nangle or at Jennifer _Nangle.
I didn't know I'd have to talk on this podcast.
All right, we're bringing back Jeremy. You're no longer going to be. Bring out Jeremy.
I think you should have me and Jeremy on.
Jeremy spoken.
I think Jeremy would like that. Jeremy, fucking hit us up if you want to be on with Jenny Nangle.
I think I would blow his mind.
He could make you a beer probably that you might like. You don't like beer, but he can make you one you might like.
Oh, Jeremy.
Custom beer. Have you had any beer you like?
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you like?
I don't want to say it. I like cider.
Well, that's
not beer.
Exactly.
But he's making a cider.
Oh, I'm coming on. What day is it again? I'll schedule it right in.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. And of course, you can follow Humpcast everywhere at Humpcast, and me personally at Garrett_AM Lee at Twitter and Instagram. Ryan D.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ryan P. Demarest. I just updated my website, teamryand.com. I'm selling tickets for the taping for the my stand-up show November 17th. We're doing a long. I do comedy at the Dollar every Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month. It's usually free.
In Almani?
It's a 2-year anniversary in Almani, and it's this little dive bar. So we're doing this dive bar huge comedy shoot. So
I was going to say, aren't there cameras that are supposed to be there?
Yes, it's going to be like a 5-camera
special?
shoot. We're getting a stage built. We're getting lighting. We're getting fog. We're getting
That's
techno.
Intense.
Will Ice Bag Injury be making a
Oh my God!
reprisal?
Ice Bag Injury will not be there. We will not be breaking any tables this time. Also, yeah, so you can get tickets at teamryand.com. You can watch the commercial that we've shot for it, and you
made a commercial?
Well, the one I did last year.
Oh,
it's whatever.
Okay.
Fancy.
And there's a new episode of Hit the Mics with Ryan D on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify.
Yeah. Who's your guest?
Matt Jason from Puppet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say last week's.
Or
this week? Wait.
I did 2 episodes this week.
Oh.
So next week I'm gonna have D Rotten from the
from
the Dungeon podcast. He's our #1 fan, and he
wish he could have come on here. I know he had to leave early.
Yeah, so
not early.
He seriously collectively loves Rat Talk, Hit the Mics, and Humpcast, like all the same. And he's like a super fan. He was geeking out. He came out.
I know, I love it. He was at the show. It's fucking awesome seeing him.
He came out here to kind of hang out and party with us because of the show this weekend, which was really fucking cool.
Yeah,
and so I made it a note to before he flew out to have him on the show.
He flew all the way from Jersey.
Yes, all the way from the east side. So shout out to that dude and from the Dungeon podcast.
Yep. All right, and we're going to finish off with something that hopefully won't get us muted or kicked off, but it is Dick Neptune and the Rusties, Trippin' Balls featuring Ryan D.
On drums.
Later.